Breakfast time.
Rose called up the stairs.
Hi.
How was the funeral yesterday?
How do you expect a funeral to be? I practically wailed into Johnny's shoulder most of the time. It was honestly a blur. I could see Freddie bawling the whole time.
You should talk to him again.
It's a good job it was close friends and family only.
Who was there?
Me, of course. Johnny, Freddie, Lena, Tommy, Sabrina, Eve, and Delaney, as well as Lena and Tommy's parents. I don't think I could have coped with more people being there.
What's for breakfast then?
Morning, Freddie. Was just asking Ford how yesterday went.
We don't need to talk about that.
Have you visited your mum yet, Freddie?
I'm going today. Do you want to come, Ford?
What purpose would I serve being there?
Moral support, I guess.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Morning.
Hi, Amber.
I don't know what you're so jolly about.
Am I not allowed to be happy?
You can't expect everyone to be upset about Lilliana, Freddie. Amber barely even met her. She's hardly going to cry about her, is she?
You two need to kiss and make up.
We have.
Properly. You're talking at least. But Ford, you're still very hostile towards Freddie. I can tell.
I wonder where Julia is right now.
She's probably waiting for the right time. Maybe she wants things to settle down first or make people think she's given up.
She's top of the police most wanted list, but she ran away. No one knows where on earth she is.
That's unnerving.
Just stay here, and you'll be fine.
Like being cooped up inside is fun.
I thought you liked being inside.
Let me think for a moment, Rose. My sister is dead, and my best friend doesn't even want to know me. The last thing I want to do is spend time inside here where all the tension's so high.
Rose glared at Ford.
What?
We all know whose fault that is.
I wasn't blaming anyone specific. Also, Rayalynn was the one who decided that shoplifting alcohol was a good idea.
We should all try and get on, though.
Tell that to Ford. I'm going for a walk.
Freddie headed to the door.
Wait, you shouldn't go on your own.
Don't pretend you care, Ford.
Freddie stormed out the door. Ford stared after him. Rose glared at Ford again.
What have I done?
Do you want to push him further and further away?
No.
That's what you do, and if you push him enough, he'll just run. You don't want to stay anymore, and you don't want to be the reason if anything happens to him because you pushed him out of the house.
But
Ford, he lost someone close to him. Not just you. Don't think he's had enough punishment after everything he's been through. He doesn't deserve any more emotional or physical pain, and you're emotionally hurting him.
what?
You know I'm right. Ford didn't respond. Someone walked in the unlocked open front door. Ford heard them.
What idiot leaves the front door open? Anyone could walk in.
I'm not anyone. What's happened now?
Freddie ran out.
Forgiveness is a hard thing, Ford.
You and Eve.
Trust me, though. What Freddie did compares nothing to what happened between me and Eve.
How not?
Okay, right. Someone did die, and maybe that's indirectly caused by Freddie, but it wasn't directly caused by him. What I did to Eve was directly caused by me. It was my choice and my fist. I could have killed her. I didn't, but I played my part. Freddie wasn't out to intentionally hurt anybody. It all happened so fast, didn't it? Because when I beat up my cousin, that happened so fast. It's taken me 6 years to come to terms with it and forgive her for what she's done. I don't know if she forgave me, though. Obviously, though, with me and Eve, we both have to forgive each other. But Freddie doesn't need to forgive you. You need to forgive Freddie.
Maybe he blames me for Lily's death.
If he did, he wouldn't be talking to you. And why?
Maybe he was expecting me to be the one to speak up and say it was him that did it because Julia would have believed me, whatever I said.
No one could have expected you to do that.
I couldn't be the reason Freddie died, but now I feel like the reason Lilliana died.
You are not to blame, Ford.
So, what do you think about what Freddie did?
What Freddie did could mean anything. Well, he killed Kalia, technically, which is good. Although most of that was you, but Julia wasn't gonna let that one go. The thing is, Freddie didn't say nothing. He tried to say it was him, but Lilliana was so determined and more convincing because she couldn't bear to watch her brother die. And then after that, he just wasn't in the right place. He watched his sister die in front of him because he wasn't convincing enough to Julia, and he ran off. I don't blame him for wanting to take the easy way out. He was probably feeling absolutely rotten about it and thought he deserved it. I understand why you'd be angry at him, though. And just remember, no one would point a gun at themselves if they were in the right state of mind. He held his sister's hands as she died. He wouldn't have been in the right frame of mind.
I suppose.
We should go and find him.
Really?
Ford looked at Rose.
You're not the one whose life is in danger. I don't mind you going outside on your own. And even if I did mind, you've got Delaney.
Right, of course.
Someone needs to find him.
Ford and Delaney headed out the house. Ford noticed his car was gone.
He said he was going for a walk. It'll be impossible to find him.
Hello?
Julia,
Can I see Freddie? Is he home?
he's not home, and if he was, I wouldn't let you inside my house.
Where are you two going then?
Nowhere?
You're obviously going somewhere.
For a walk?
Hang on. Freddie's car is gone, so you're not lying. Wait a minute. You're going to look for him.
What? No!
Can I join your search party?
What? No! You killed my friend!
Scared of me, Ford?
Actually, yes. Yes, I am. Tell me, Julia, what made you so evil in the first place?
How is that any of your business?
So you don't deny it?
We should just ask Levi. Speak to Paisley.
Don't you dare talk to my brother.
Whoa, okay, Paisley will talk to your brother.
No!
But she kind of has to anyway.
Whatever.
Do you get on with your parents?
No, never have.
Well, why not?
My parents divorced when I was 8. Or rather, my dad left my mom.
So you didn't have a stable home life?
Your mom was a single mom too, Ford.
Yeah, because my dad died, not because he left. Slightly different situation.
Do you think you're better than me, Ford? Because let's be clear, you're not. I may not be a good person, but no one is completely good. And I'm sure you've done things you're not proud of.
For a start, I haven't murdered anyone.
Are you sure?
What is that supposed to mean?
You were in that tunnel with Freddie and Kalia. I know Freddie killed her, but are you sure you didn't help him? I wouldn't be surprised.
Ford gulped. He knew he had to play his cards right and not act suspiciously.
Of course not.
You sound nervous.
Julia looked at Delaney.
What? Don't ask me.
I know you weren't there anymore. And Ford, if you're lying to me, I will find out.
If you have had such a horrible life, then why do you love inflicting pain on others? Surely you know how pain feels and want to avoid others feeling it.
I mean, there was Louisiana, but she never murdered. She changed after Rayalynn was kind to her.
Yeah.
Because Kalia was dear to me.
Levi said you'd murdered before, though.
He's lying.
She drew a knife from her pocket and pointed it directly at Ford.
Tell me where Freddie is.
No,
I thought you didn't know.
I don't.
Well,
She stepped closer to Ford.
Get away from them.
Freddie noticed them and stopped the car a few meters back. Running towards them, he managed to shove Julia to the ground roughly.
Your timing is impeccable, Freddie.
What are you even doing outside?
I could ask you the same question.
so you're still angry at Freddie?
How do you even know? Whatever.
So you wouldn't care if I hurt him?
What?
She sidled up to Freddie.
Freddie, she's got a knife.
Freddie's eyes widened, and then he ran towards the car. Julia grunted angrily.
Quick,
Ford and Delaney ran after him behind Julia. Freddie quickly locked himself in the car. Julia tried to force the door open.
Get out of the car now!
Since she couldn't get to Freddie, she went around to the other side to Ford and Delaney, who were standing next to the car. Freddie then decided to unlock the door so they could get in quickly.
get in.
Ford and Delaney got into the car and Freddie shot off before they even had a chance to shut the car doors. Instead, the passenger door slammed into Julia, knocking her to the floor. Freddie just continued.
Just stay away from me, Ford.
Not this again, Freddie.
She won't hurt you, I swear.
But I don't want her to hurt you either.
Oh, so now you care.
Freddie, I always have and always will care about you. Being angry doesn't change that. Anger is a temporary thing. But my loyalty will never be temporary. Being angry doesn't mean I don't care about you. The only time I would ever consider not caring about you is if you did something horrible like Julia is. But you wouldn't.
Firstly, 2 weeks ago, you told me you didn't want to be friends anymore. Secondly, if I can recall correctly, you ended Johnny's friendship.
Temporarily, and Johnny broke my trust. I told him not to go off the cover, and look where we are now. Things would be entirely different if Carl wasn't dead.
Maybe even worse.
It's not Freddie's fault that Lilliana decided to pretend it was her, and I stupidly told Julia it was actually Freddie. And if I hadn't, then maybe she wouldn't be taunting us now.
We need to plan something fun. Maybe then you two will stop sounding so depressed.
Like what?
A birthday party for my cousin. Maybe that'll take Freddie's mind off everything.
My sister's dead, Delaney. Good luck with that.
Your girlfriend is still here, though.
That doesn't change anything.
I know, but I'm just trying to help.
Speaking of Johnny, though, I think he does regret it because he literally said that he hates how much people expect of him after he did one little thing to save our lives.
Little? It was a big thing. But yes, he did one thing and everyone expects so much of him. But he's only human after all.
But why don't people have the same idea about me? I killed Yvonne.
But Cara was Johnny's sister. People rarely kill family without reason.
So, what do you guys think of Julia?
That must be obvious. She killed Lilliana, but I don't know how to get revenge.
I thought you hated revenge.
She killed your sister, Freddie. My friend. What do you expect?
Right, of course.
She seems like someone's hurt her before, though. Maybe I can get through to her, but she doesn't deserve to be pardoned. Anyway, Delaney, when is Eve's birthday?
About 3 weeks. The 15th of September.
The school year starts in 1 week.
Like you have anything to worry about. Rose is literally going to pay Lila to tutor you.
Guessing someone hates school.
I want to spend the day with you guys.
I'm flattered.
You're hoping the summer doesn't end, Delaney. I'm just hoping I make it through the week alive.
Right, of course.
I'm sure Lilliana was hoping that.
Lord, shut up!
Excuse me?
We can't change the past.
Well, I can't think of anything except the past.
We have to move on.
Easy for you to say. You didn't even know Lilliana. You weren't there when she died, Delaney. Even I were right next to her.
Lena blames me more than you do, Ford.
Her and Lilliana were like best friends. What do you expect? Every single day since her death, Delaney, I just see that image in my head. Lilliana died on the floor whilst even I just stared in shock. She was just so young. She didn't deserve any of this.
I lost my aunt, Ford.
You were young, less aware, and you didn't want to die in front of your eyes.
I'm sorry.
I just can't watch Julia kill another of my friends.
Then what are you going to do?
You think you're too weak to get past this, don't you?
He glanced at his slightly fractured arm.
Tell me how I'm going to deal with Julia with one arm.
You can still drive.
Barely.
Freddie stopped the car on a lay-by. Ford was crying fresh tears again.
Maybe it's best to not friends with you anymore, or anyone.
To Freddie and Delaney's surprise, Ford got out of the car and ran, disappearing from sight.
Ford, wait!